Alright, Stacks Network. This video is all about why I trade on the 15-minute chart. I just made the why I trade on the 5-minute chart, but nothing's guaranteed and you can always, spice things up a little bit. So, as we trade on the 15-minute, it now takes 15 minutes for each candle to develop. So, make sure you watch my VWAP strategy video on how to trade that, or how I personally trade it. So, what I noticed is on the 15-minute chart, when each candle engulfs each other, we really get basically what the 5-minute shows us, but a lot healthier, but more of a range in each candle, because it does take longer. It takes 3 5-minute candles just to make one of these candles now. So as we were watching the 5-minute, we can sit there and think, okay, this was a good move. But if we would like to then think, the 5-minute was giving me too much of a, 5-minute was giving me too much of a runaround. I was thinking, okay, well, this is coming down, now it's going back up. What's going on? This is crazy. A lot of different colors. Everything's happening so fast. But the 15-minute kind of gives you that, So, here we go. This is why I use the 15-minute. Actually, I use the 1, the 5, and the 15 all simultaneously. But I do keep them up at the same time because I do have multiple screens, as you can see in my setup. In my I do have a video that shows how my charts and my 4 monitors I have, so I can look at a bunch of stuff at the same time. But that's besides the point. This is why I trade on the 15-minute chart. So, right here you can see that not only is there a bunch of 5-minute charts in here, but these 5-minute charts aren't really doing anything. And then to put it in perspective, with it taking 15 minutes now to create each one of these right here, we're starting to notice, okay, really there isn't anything going on right here. It looked like there was if we switched to different time frames, but when in doubt, zoom out. Go to bigger time frames and you can really see what was happening in that time. But you don't want to get too zoomed in under the microscope and think that, okay, what's this? Oh my goodness, everything is, oh wow, we're changing directions now. When really we're just waiting for the move to happen. So let's say that this is right here this is whenever London session opened. So let's say if this is the 15-minute candle of the opening, we can sit there and think, okay, well, we're pretty much sideways right here with all these candles in the bottom of this one. We don't break under it, and we don't break above it until here. So we could have taken a long right here, and this is basically with my candle by candle method. But we can still break above right here and go long and sit there and think, okay, well, that's one probability because we broke above this. We're still green. Yes, we still have a little bit of wicking down, but we're still bullish. And we broke above the VWAP. That's my main baby. As soon as you break above the VWAP and you get a couple candles around it with the same direction and they're all the same color, it's like they're welcoming us to the party, So as soon as we see that there's nothing really happening right here, there's our invitation. And they're saying, hey guys, if you want to come past over here, that's where the bad bitches are. So they're telling us that we don't want to go under here. Why would we want to go under where the bad bitches are? We want to go, like, we're waiting for them to wave over at us, okay? So here comes that one girl's hand. Boom. We go long. She told her friends. She told us they won't break under here. I said, okay. But as soon as they break above here, that's when we get that real move back above the highs. And then we retest back where that other candle was at the bottom. Boom. And then we go sideways again. So the 15-minute just really puts it in perspective, where you don't have the binoculars on, you're not looking through a telescope, but you really get to see when it's sideways and when it's not. And when it's sideways, you don't want to trade it. But look at that move after you break after it going sideways. That's what we look for. Boom. Sideways trend. this is a bunch of wicks. We do not trade long wicks because this has to either be news or just people trying to scare us and get us out of our position. We want it where they're like, hey, do you see us right here? Do you see us right here? We're all hanging out at the party. Oh, woo! Here comes the police. Guys, there's the back door. Boom. We don't want to get caught when they get there. We need to sit there and just wait our turn, and it'll come to us. This is why I trade the 15-minute chart as well. Again, make sure you're stacking. Make sure you network. This is Stacks Network, and I'll see you in the next video.